Harrison has had so many keepers for his major movies. Here comes Florence. Under the watch of Leo Fioravanti, a big layback hammer. Perfect transition to bottom turn into another wrap. The guy who sets the pace on how to perform at main break is delivering once again. The turn. What do you think, Bugs?
Oh, this first turn is outrageous, Joe. Look at this. Just puts everything into it. Oh, that is so beautiful to watch. Incredible. Jhon Florence at his best. And he, he's just looking for a good finish here. He knows he's already banked some pretty decent points. The wave really gets fat here. Gets a nice carving turn there and just finishing off.
Watching the replay from a different angle here. So a nice carve to start things off. It's this second turn here. Really impressed me there. See how he came out of that one with a bit more acceleration, and then that third turn, really critical, able to get his board.
Gets control, and on the outside it looks like Jack coming out of the barrel there. Winds through a big cutback. Opts not to get that rebound done, but gets some speed for the final section and a bit of release in the tail. He likes the feel of that one, Rich. At the moment, Geordie with just a 2.67, nothing for Alex Ribeiro as we see the replay of what Jack got done on that last ride.
Well, it was just a really open cavern, and it wasn't super long, but just the vision out of that thing would have been awesome. And have a look at this thing, just throws the big layback turn to finish off, puts the exclamation point on that wave. Hawaiian season that he had again, did so much work as this man has too in the Hawaiian waves. Jeremy, look at that long extended bottom turn, translates into a beautiful carve off the lip here, and this oncoming section he just gets back through it, a little twitchy but still brings the theatrics.
The first turn is so solid, Reef, just drove straight up into the pocket. This is a big wave too.
Yeah, absolutely. I just love how long he was in that lip but just pushing the whole time, and that's so hard to do. You can just get blown off the back so easily. And yeah, he just did that absolutely beautifully. So, and then goes for this last turn and just lays into that layback, which is sick.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Rich, that there was a twitch at the end of that ride, but it was because he was pushing so hard. He knew he only had the couple of sections to work with, and he was chasing almost a 9-point ride. And we're watching the scores come in now. And
40 minutes. Just like that, Freddie and Adrian have just started. They already have better numbers than the Aussie battle. Here's Ryan Callinan. Big vertical turn, speeding through that bottom turn, and another crushing blow to the end section at Margaret River.
That finish.
Let's take another look, Bugs, and check it out from this angle.
Yeah, so these two turns are fantastic. That's exactly what he did yesterday on a much bigger wave. And
rides prior to that one, working in Connor's favour. Here goes the Brazilian now, driving into the first section. Really pivoting off the tail, hammers the pocket on that second move, just 2 turns. But they were right into the steepest part of that ride, Rich, and they should score well.
Foamy section, he's going to have to finish those waves if he wants to take down Medina. Have a look at how long he sat on those 2 bottom turns for, and just throws it up there on that final section.
Wind's coming up a bit too.
Yeah, it is, and out the back, here we go. This is Morgan Cibilic.
Well, he just banked on that bottom turn so hard, setting up the barrel now. It's been a bit of a tube piglet.
So much power in each and every turn.
Here's the replay of Morgan's ride. Love that adjustment on the rail there. He almost lost contact, but re-engaged it at the bottom to set up this wave on the inside. A different kind of ride.
It was a very different kind of ride, and quite unique.
Minutes to go. Quiet heat so far for Connor Coffin and Matthew McGilvray, but they'll get fired up in just a moment. As Seth gets up once again, those first turns have been strong. Up into the pocket once more, glides through that car, bring it right back to the pocket, setting up this final manoeuvre. The combination of 3, he got a tube on the outside and he's head against Medina there. He got barreled at Narrabeen, and he's been barreled here at Mainbreak. So finding vision at each of the stops on the schedule. This wave was awesome for Seth. Just so clean.
Oh, I just love how hard he stabbed that last turn. He's an extremely hard worker, and so is Jacob Wilcox. Up and riding.
Well, it's Kanoa that's going to get things started here. Throws everything at that first section, gets some release in the tail, up into the pocket again. That face nice and cupped out as he hammers the end section.
Markers on the cliff were hard to see, and now the sun's setting, keeping it hard to identify the sets. But these guys now are blitzing these sections. Live is Itaro Ferreira finding another big backside hammer to stay on his feet.
Gosh, it'd be hard to leave him out.
This kind of surfing, incredibly fast, really powerful. Two big turns. It feels like this is a great effort to improve his scoreline, Bugs.
Oh, sure, man. He's just... First of all, we'll see a bit of action. We'll get back to this story. It's a lot. No.
As we watch this one, Caio Ibelli blitzing that first section. A lot of wind, but he just greased through that whitewater coping. Driving hard off the bottom. Beautiful top turn wrap. Great transition. There's the finish from Ibelli. And it will let everyone.
Yeah, just quickly on that one. Oh, look at this. These replays. There's so much happening, Joe. Look at the bit of wind on the face. Absolutely no problem for this guy.
We haven't seen this score yet, Bugs, and this was remarkable, the finish. He loved this thing.
Yeah, he loved it. This is where he just celebrated. He already knew he had the 817.
Adriano's got for his last year on tour, and who we got? We got Felipe. I can't wait to see how fast this kid goes on these rides.
Well, Felipe Toledo digging in here. And another big section to work with, and this guy on a right hand.